Right now at 10, a residential fire on La Crosse's south side. Plus, wintry weather affecting the roads and how to prep for day 2 of frigid temps. And a behind-the-scenes look into a beloved holiday tradition.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. Extreme weather conditions are wreaking havoc around the area. Earlier today, this was the scene in Toma on 94 and Wisconsin 21. The slick roads causing a semi to roll over. No word if the driver inside was injured. In Onalaska, police say that a Honda Civic straight off the I-90 exit 4 off-ramp. The vehicle going right through a fence. No word on any injuries.
Yeah, we definitely have cold conditions here, bitterly cold going in tonight. In fact, we do have some cold weather advisories for eastern areas. That's where the wind chill could get less than 25 below. They have a little bit of stronger winds out to just to the east. That's where I think they'll see more of a longer duration of those wind chills. We're going to still see wind chills around 20 below or less. And in those conditions, you can have exposed skin, freeze in about 30 minutes. Otherwise, there's your feel-like temperatures. You can notice all the way up 30s, even 38 in Duluth as we kind of zoom in. There's your current wind chills. We're all in the teens below with some areas in the 20 below range too, especially as you go further north and east too, like Wausau, negative 22. So overall, if we look at the temperatures overnight, we're going to see temperatures continue to fall back into the single digits below zero. In fact, up to the north, they may get close to 10 below zero. So not record cold, but definitely cold as you wake up. The winds will decrease a little bit towards the morning, but still you're going to have that wind chill. And overall tomorrow it's just going to be cold. We're not going to anything about it. Getting up to only 6 degrees at noon with the wind chills in the single digits below zero. Similar story for Eau Claire, but even colder. They'll struggle to get to zero by noon with wind chills remaining in that 10 to 15 below range. The good news is the winds will die down once we get to the afternoon hour. Big picture shows the cloud cover still remains. The front is well to the south and the east, pushing all the way into the eastern part of the U.S. and well south, so that everyone's going to get a taste of this Arctic air mass pretty much for the eastern half of the U.S. Now, unfortunately, we do have some other issues coming up this weekend once we see a little bit not as cold temps on Friday, and we'll break down what we have an alert day in store for this weekend a bit later in the broadcast.
Well, in the meantime, it's going to be hard getting out of bed tomorrow, Greg. I'll say that. All right, thank you. Well, with area temperatures soon falling into the single digits and even negatives, you can never be too prepared when heading outside. Gunderson's injury prevention coordinator, Megan Anderson, says to cover the sensitive areas of your body, like your nose and ears. She says weather conditions like wind chill determine how quickly frostbite or hypothermia can set in. Anderson says to stay indoors if possible and make sure to check on kids and older adults. And while you can treat mild cases of frostbite at home by using a warm washcloth, more extreme cases need medical attention.
Your fingers, whatever exposed part of your body starts to turn like yellow and firm or gray, then you would want to go to the emergency room to get that checked out.
First responders say there's a lot that bystanders can do to help someone struggling with the cold. They recommend putting heat packs under someone's armpits or helping them move into a warm building. Overnight warming shelter space is at a premium in the city. Catholic Charities does have an overnight shelter on 3rd Street. It opens at 7 p.m. tonight. The roughly 34 beds are first come, first serve. Residents can also get a hot meal, bathroom, and shower access and breakfast the next morning. Occupants have till 8 a.m. to leave the next day. Salvation Army has 65 beds, but they already are at capacity. The city of La Crosse is developing a policy for daytime warming options. They plan to announce it soon. Well, a fire broke out at a residence tonight on La Crosse's south side. Multiple tankers and other units from La Crosse Fire responded to the scene. When crews arrived at the scene, they observed heavy flames pouring out of the front of the building. Crews were able to prevent further damage containing the fire to the original structure. Battalion Chief Lance Trigestad says it took 7 minutes to put the fire out after first response.
The crews did a great job. Station 3 on Losey Boulevard, they showed up, had heavy fire coming out the front of the house. We're able to pull some lines right away and extinguish it.
Now, all occupants of the house were already out of the house. There were no injuries reported. The Wisconsin man who faked his own drowning is in custody. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us in the newsroom with the story. Jeremy.
Well, Emily, there's still more questions than answers in this story, but 45-year-old Ryan Borgwart had his first court appearance today.
We understand that things can happen, but there's a family that wants their daddy back.
Green Lake County sheriffs say Borgwart returned to the U.S. after leaving behind his wife and 3 kids in August after reportedly faking his own death. Investigators say Borgwart traveled from Watertown to Green Lake, then capsizing his kayak, dumping his phone, and paddling an inflatable boat to shore. He then rode an electric bike to Madison. From there, he took a bus to Detroit, another bus to Canada, and got on a plane to Europe, leaving officials to search for his body.
We didn't give up, and we can stand here today feeling relieved.
The search lasted for more than a month. Borgwart faked his own death because of a personal matter. Evidence from an unknown laptop shows he planned to go to Europe to mislead investigators and allegedly be with a girl he met online.
We're still putting that together, so I can't release that yet.
Investigators found passport photos, inquiries about moving funds to foreign banks, and communication with a woman from Uzbekistan. Authorities also discovered he took out a $375,000 life insurance policy for his family in January. Borgwart was charged with obstructing an officer. He told the judge he can't afford an attorney, and the court entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Tonight, he remains in jail at a $500 signature bond. And Borgwart's next court appearance is scheduled for January 13th. Authorities say he came back to the U.S. to be with his family. I've reached out to them for their reaction, but haven't heard anything yet. Emily?
All right, Jeremy Wall, live in the newsroom. Thank you. West Central Drug Task Force seized a record amount of methamphetamine. According to a release, Zhaz Zhang, Mei Zhu Kong, and John Song were taken into custody. The task force seized nearly 10 pounds of meth. That's an estimated street value of over $360,000. It's a result of a months-long multiple agency investigation into a drug trafficking operation in Eau Claire. Police in Tomah are looking for a suspect in a Thanksgiving Day attempted homicide. Police are searching for 30-year-old David Hintz, who is believed to be in the greater Warrens area. Information on Hintz's whereabouts should be directed to Tomah PD at 608-343-3754. Police have already arrested 33-year-old Justin Novak in connection to the homicide. He has been charged and is currently being held on a $50,000 cash bond. Novak's next court appearance is set for December 20th. At this hour, local leaders are gathering in Mondovi for an important addition to Buffalo County's healthcare landscape. The new Amplify Health by Gunderson Mondovi Clinic, Gunderson's first Amplify branded clinic, is celebrating its grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony. The facility, located along Highway 37, aims to fill critical healthcare gaps in the region following the departure of previous providers like Prevea and HSHS.
Super disruptive when you hear about hospitals closing and clinics closing. So for us to be able to purchase this clinic, get it opened, I think the clinic closed in April. We'll be opening up, 6-ish months later. Feels really good to get that care back to this community.
The clinic will officially open to patients on Monday. Teachers across La Crosse got a special surprise today. The La Crosse Public Education Foundation handed out more than $51,000 in Gold Star grants. 21 projects received funding, everything from maple syrup making to dance programs. Summit Elementary will build an outdoor shelter for maple syruping, while other schools got balance bikes, robots, and interactive touchscreens.
We were hoping for this one because it's such a collaborative experience for everybody, and it ties to our curriculum outdoors. So for us to be able to start this yearly tradition, we're just could not be more excited.
The foundation has given out more than $1.2 million in grants since 1988. Well, tonight was the grand opening of this year's Holman High School fundraiser store. Blizzard Boulevard is a student-run model.
He was picked because we saw him as a good cause and a leader in our community and figured he'd be a good role model for our store.
The store is open until December 14th inside Holman High School. The Rotary Lights ski rink is officially open for the season. Skaters are hitting the rink underneath the Christmas Rotary lights. For the rest of the month, the rink is open on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 5 to 9 p.m., except for Christmas Eve. The full schedule is available on our digital platforms. A beloved holiday show celebrates its 35th anniversary. We're taking you behind the scenes of La Crosse Dance Center's performance of the Nutcracker.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Season's greetings from Wesco and Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second furniture item half off. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Attention business owners, is your roof ready for the new year? Your Choice Roofing specializes in commercial solutions that protect your investment and bottom line. Act now to benefit from Section 179 deductions and bonus depreciation for major tax savings. Lock in 2024 pricing before costs rise. Upgrade to energy-efficient roofing and save on utilities while increasing building value. Secure your roof and savings. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. It's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Starting at $13.99.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Season's greetings from Wesco and Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second furniture item half off. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
The La Crosse Dance Center is gearing up for an annual tradition. News 8 Now's Grace Monk joins us with the magic of the holiday season. Grace.
Mike's not on.
Okay, a little bit of audio difficulties there, but we will have this streaming or have this on our website, news8000.com. Hundreds of areas families walked away with some special gifts today, and it's all thanks to a holiday giving tree. Coming up.
Now, we definitely have some bitter cold temperatures coming up, but we also have some wintry mess that could actually impact your Saturday travel plans. We'll kind of time that out later on in our first weather update after the break.
'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
The holidays. So happy to get and holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colvey's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColveys.com or pick them up at Sue Colvey's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
In a season of giving, one of the biggest impacts you can make is being a bell ringer for the Salvation Army. A red kettle alone raises $7 a day. When a bell ringer is present, that changes to $77 an hour. And all that money donated stays right here in our community, helping those who need it most. The La Crosse Salvation Army thanks you for your donations this year. If you want to be a bell ringer, visit registertoring.com and sign up.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Yep, it's that time of year. But whether it's this or this, you can trust the First Warn Weather Team to help you plan your day right. First Warn Weather. When you expect more, turn to News 8.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The spirit of Christmas came alive at the Salvation Army of La Crosse County today. Hundreds of families picked up gifts and turkey dinners as part of the Salvation Army's annual Angel Giving Tree program. The Salvation Army is still accepting donations online and by mail for those who want to help. Well, you know what else is in the giving spirit? This cold. It's giving us shivers, chills, a biting cold tonight, Greg, that's going to get even colder tomorrow.
Yeah, we definitely got one more cold day really to go ahead, and then probably even cold through Thursday night before we start seeing improvement. And then we're going to deal with a system that's just barely hitting the coast right now. That'll be our travel concerns coming into Saturday. It's going to take a while to get across, but we're going to be dealing with that. Otherwise, northwest flow, all this Arctic air is getting to plunge further south, and basically the eastern half of the U.S. is going to see this Arctic air in place here for at least the next 36 hours or so. So bitter cold through Thursday night. Even Friday morning is still going to be cold, but then by Friday afternoon, I think temperatures will be back in the teens to low 20s, still below average, but definitely not as cold as we'll see on Thursday. And then, yeah, we got this wintry mess, and that means we're going to deal with some rain, snow, freezing rain, or even sleet. Some areas could see all types of precipitation coming through at some point Saturday, especially Saturday morning, so we'll have some travel concerns there. High temperatures tomorrow. These temperatures are actually lower than your average low for right now, so barely above zero to the north, could crack 10, 11 degrees to the south. We will have plenty of sunshine for a lot of areas, so that'll be the positive, but it won't help too much with these temperatures. Wind chills in the morning. Once again, we're going to see probably 15 to 20 for most areas, but some areas could be in that 20 to 25 range, especially north to go and further east to go. But all in all, it's still cold. And even by noon, you're looking at wind chills around 10 below for most areas. Up to the north, they're still sitting at 15 to 20 below. So cold throughout even the noon hour. And then in the afternoon, the winds do lighten a little bit up, but still it doesn't take much wind when you're in the single digits above zero to get you some wind chills that are going to be below zero. But you notice you start seeing some positive numbers towards the south, towards the afternoon and Thursday night. So there you go. Friday lows, Friday's high, excuse me. We're going to see more 20s overall, upper teens, lighter winds. We won't have much of a wind chill going on. Some sun too out there. So all in all, Not a bad Friday, but still cold. Then Saturday gets a little bit more interesting. See all the precipitation in the background here. We're going to see probably all types. Temperatures do rise above freezing. In fact, they're going to probably start rising Friday night. So this is what we'll see in the afternoon. So the positives, we are going to have above freezing, but we do have alert day conditions in for this time period. And it's really late Friday night. Won't involve Friday evening activities. We're going to see snow, freezing rain, sleet. The greatest threat right now for seeing some ice accumulation looks to be ice south of I-90, but that could change. And then, like I said, everyone could see this whole thing. As we kind of time it out, there's that system that's going to eventually cross the plains, the Great Basin, get to the Rockies, and then eventually as it comes up the southeast, we're going to start seeing precipitation. Here comes these bands coming up. And you can see there's purple, there's some pink, there's even some blue up here all the way through Saturday morning. And eventually I think we will see a transition maybe in the afternoon to some more rain or snow, but there is this threat here for some ice accumulation. And if you look at some of the road things right now, it's going to be the morning time frame that we're going to have to keep an eye on for road conditions. I think by the afternoon, given those temperatures at or above freezing, probably means most of the roads would be wet. So we'll get more details as we get closer to the event. Otherwise, just bundle up for Thursday through Friday. Cold conditions, and then going into next week, we do have some rain chances Monday, but we're not expecting to see any type of Arctic air next week.
So some relief.
Some relief by the weekend, but we'll have to keep an
that.
eye on Saturday morning for some other issues we'll be dealing with for that. So
all the issues.
Yes.
Bring them to us, Greg. All right, thank you. Coming up in sports, a big-time top three battle on the mat as the Eagles look to continue their dominance over the Blue Golds. Plus, some Packers players joined a shopping trip. Hear from one of the event coordinators on the unique experience. Jacob is up next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
It's the Friday the 13th sale. One day only. Get 13 of the hottest deals, like ground chuck and matzo pizza. 13 deals that are hotter than hot, including items for under $1. Save big on these 13 deals and more, in-store and online. One day only. Friday the 13th, only at Hy-Vee.
I'm Steve from Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. If you see condensation here, you could have mold hiding here. You need a trusted window company to replace the window and check for hidden issues. At Clear Choice, we know that your home is your biggest investment, and in a year like this, every dollar needs to be spent wisely. Our team will complete our Weather Guardian 15-step installation process on every job to ensure your home and family are safe before we leave. Buy one window, get 50% off your second window. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions or something less.
The end of the year sales event is on now at Osseo Automotive, and that means big selection, big savings. We have some great savings on certified pre-owned vehicles like this 2021 Chevy Trailblazer for $18,900 or this 2023 Chevy Blazer Premier for only $35,900. How about a 2021 Chevy Silverado Crew Duramax for $36,900 or a 2022 Silverado 3500 HD for just $49,900? Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nils Gunderson Chevrolet, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in.
Trade it in.
The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in.
Trade it in.
If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in.
Trade it in.
At King's Trade In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments at the King Furniture Trade In Sale.
Trade it in.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's...
Well, a major matchup tonight on the mat, a battle of unbeatens, getting ready for Christmas right here. We're in the spirit. UWL and UW Eau Claire, 2 teams in the top 3 in the entire division. Number 2, UWL, down 10-7 until Tyler Goebel picks up a major decision. Nice takedown right there, so UWL takes the lead. But the Blue Golds would retake that lead until Marcus Orlandani comes through with the clutch play right there in overtime. With time dwindling down, and Orlandi defends the head throw and picks up the takedown, and that wins the match to knot things back up at 14. And from there, the Eagles get it done. It's Ben Kokchinski dominating. UWL picks up a massive dual win at Eau Claire. The Badgers now have seen their third quarterback enter the transfer portal. Holiday spree right here. A lot of players were helping out around the community yesterday in Green Bay. Great story to show as kids from Better Days mentoring yesterday were at Dick's Sporting Goods as well. That mission is to inspire and empower children from all backgrounds to engage in sports, promoting physical and mental well-being. Each kid receiving a $300 gift card to anything they wanted in the entire store. Dick's Sporting Goods also presenting Love with a $2,000 check for that foundation as well to make sure that kids can attend his camp for free in the summer. And the players also signed footballs for all the kids. Now it's time for the News 8 Play of the Week nominees. And first up, a little bit of grappling. It's Central senior Christian Parcher with a nice move right there to gain the power position. Slams his opponent to the ground. He would eventually get in good position and pick up the pin right there for play number 1. At play number 2, it is Cotter's Clarissa Sauer on the hardwood with a slick move, hitting the step back and canning the jumper. Nice move right there by the senior, and the Ramblers would go on to win this one 53-37. Next up, more Minnesota girls basketball action. The Caledonia ladies are undefeated to start the year, and plays like this are why. Great rebound by Kenzie King, passing it out to Nicole Bonzi, and she drains it from long distance. The Warriors won that one by 30. To number 4 we go. Hand down, man down, we call this one. That's the motto for Braylon Backus of Black River Falls against Arcadia, pulling from deep and connecting for the triple right there. Raiders got the win, but a pretty shot right there. And last but not least, this one from last night, a steal by Brendan Chenault, and the sophomore cleared for takeoff. He skies for the two-handed dunk. Onalaska would roll past Winona in this one. Great play by Brendan. So some good stuff to choose from once again. To vote, head to news8000.com, and under the sports tab, click on Play of the Week, and you'll be able to choose from your favorite. Voting will be open shortly after the show, I promise, this time around, and those results will be shared on Friday during the 6 p.m. show. Some technical difficulties kind of stopped us from showing number 3 in Caledonia, but still a great play.
Though.
It was a great
It's a three-pointer, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. Nice little rebound as well. So good plays to choose from as well. But Emily,
good
some news in the football world. Bill Belichick.
That's right. He's going to be the new head football coach of UNC.
Yes, yes.
And it just goes to show, like, he's like a Tom Brady. He just can't get it out of his system. Like, he probably doesn't know what to talk about or think about anything other than football.
72 years old, still wants to keep working. I don't get it, but hey, maybe
if he wants to do
it,
and he can. They haven't had that great of a career. Like,
no, they haven't been that good. So maybe he'll turn them around.
So turn them around.
And also, AJ Meisner, the winner of the News 8 Sports Pick'em from last week, 12 out of 13, correct?
Congratulations! All right. Oh yeah, that's me.
That's you. You got 11.
Congratulations to myself. Okay, we will have more news right after this.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now. We carry an amazing selection of unique gifts for all the originals on your list. For the home chefs, this West Bend Versatility Cooker with Tote, just $34.99. For the builders and fixers, $130 off this Craftsman Mechanics tool set. For your horses, introducing new AgriMaster Peppermint Horse Treats, $4.99. Plus, Blaine's gift cards always make perfect gifts. Don't miss our huge gift sale, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Attention business owners, is your roof ready for the new year? Your Choice Roofing specializes in commercial solutions that protect your investment and bottom line. Act now to benefit from Section 179 deductions and bonus depreciation for major tax savings. Lock in 2024 pricing before costs rise. Upgrade to energy-efficient roofing and save on utilities while increasing building value. Secure your roof and savings. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today.
I've suffered from shoulder pain for about 22 years. It got to where I couldn't even wash my hair. I couldn't even brush my teeth without pain.
That's when Sophia checked out QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. All natural treatments to restore and repair your damaged joint tissue and get you back to living a normal life again with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime.
I chose QC Kinetics because my son, he had had his back done, and he had great success with it.
Join tens of thousands of satisfied patients who have found lasting relief from their joint pain. Request a free consultation and find out if you're qualified for this therapeutic breakthrough. Call 715-447-7980.
I was in the shower washing my hair, and I realized, oh my God, I'm washing my hair and it doesn't hurt. I'm pain-free, and I want to thank you, QC Kinetics.
Isn't it time you got your life back? Call now for your free consultation. 715-447-7980. 715-447-7980.
The Good Fight is a youth-serving organization supporting kids ages 10 to 18. We focus on relationship building with the kids. Our small size is our strength, enabling us to really drill down into that. And another big focus is on connecting kids to the community. We always welcome and encourage monetary gifts. You can also contribute by volunteering or through in-kind donations.
If you'd like to donate or learn more, you can visit thegoodfight.club.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Cracker Ballet hits a milestone.
We've been doing this every year since 1990.
The story follows Maria, a young girl that befriends a nutcracker and helps him fight the Mouse King. The production features dancers of all ages.
My favorite part is watching the dancers grow up in their roles. Some dancers do it from age 4 to 18.
But I've done this production for 12 years.
And takes months of hard work.
Well, the dancers audition in July or August, and then we start rehearsing a few weeks later.
The show can be challenging.
It's hard to be able to catch your breath because you're on stage for, an hour and
But this weekend, that will all pay off.
We're excited to be on the stage finally.
After this. The show opens this Friday and runs until Sunday. Greg will have one last look at your forecast when we come back.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Warm up your wallet this winter with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. Open a new account before December 31st and get a $50 bonus. Just make 20 debit card purchases within 60 days of opening your account to chill out and cash in. Open your account today.
Are you finding bathing and bathroom business has gotten more difficult? Bad hips, bad knees can pose a problem. Just getting up and down can be risky. There is a simple, affordable solution. In just a day or two, you can have a beautiful new walk-in shower, safe and easy to care for with grab bars, a handheld shower, and a seat if you like. Set an appointment with one of our designers to plan your new bath. Better products at lower prices because we care. The Board Store.
The most rewarding part about my job is really helping people. Taking someone and putting them in a position that was much better than when they came in. What we do is make sure that at the end of the day, they get treated fairly and they get fair compensation and good results. We care about our clients, we care about our community, and we know how to win. You've been injured in the Midwest, get the firm that represents the Midwest, Nicolay Law.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends.
Senior Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Senior Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Experience the freedom of Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. Designed for young adults, this free account earns cashback debit rewards with no monthly fees or minimum balances. Plus, open an account before December 31st and get a $50 bonus.
All right, bitterly cold when you wake up. Wind chills could be as low as 20 below. Not much improvement during the day. A little improvement come Friday, and that's a little improvement. Then we're going to keep an eye on, if you got travel plans, keep an eye on the forecast, especially Saturday morning to early afternoon, with a lot of different precipitation possibilities going on there.
Hey, we like those improvements coming.
Yes.
Always improving.
Feel like 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, after today and tomorrow, they definitely will. Well, that does